Their journey ends here. 672 colorful stories played out on 8 different stages. 8 Yellow Jackets hoping for a stinger ending, and 8 Titans in search of a new beginning. Their journey ends here, on the corner of victory and defeat. Hello, I'm J.J. Davis, and welcome to this very special edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. Now, we're here at the Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines, site of the 95th Annual Iowa High School State Wrestling Tournament. Now, 16 guys are here from Council Bluffs, 8 from City Duels champion Thomas Jefferson, while the Yellow Jackets haven't had that many make it this far in over 60 years, and 8 more from Perennial Power and District Champ Lewis Central. So, what do you say we get this party started?
Drive in with the toe!
It begins at 9 o'clock sharp. And speaking of sharp, 106, TJ's third-ranked McGuire Midkiff sticks Derek Wyatt from Waverly Shell Rock in the first period.
Yeah, I was wanting it to be quick. I wanted to get out there and send the message for the tournament, let everyone know why I'm here.
The Yellow Jackets, Colton Downing here 1 minute, gone the next at 126. Number 4, Sam Utoff, CR Prairie, picture-perfect pin in the first. Same deal for Jacob Jones at 132. 8th-ranked Tanner Hocker from Fort Madison sticks the junior in 62 seconds. 138, Thomas Jefferson's Colton Klingenpeel tied with the kid from Urbandale headed into the third. The Yellow Jacket, a couple of takedowns. Klingenpeel signs in, 6-2 win.
Yeah, he wrestled one of our fellow TJ wrestlers earlier this year, and I knew he was going to be a big kid to wrestle, but I just stayed in control and didn't let him do what he wanted.
Number 1, Freddie Stroker from Bettendorf does whatever he wants at 145. Cradle pins the Jackets' Jason Wallace in 1 minute 15 seconds. 170, TJ's Brendan Anderson gets 2 here, but not enough. Anderson walks off with a tough 7-4 loss to Ross Sims from Ankeny. It was close at 220. 5th-ranked Brady Smith from Valley comes around the score, and Thomas Jefferson's Gage Fisher walks off after a disappointing 5-4 loss. Not exactly at 285. The Yellow Jackets' Nick Mitchell on the bottom. Number 3, Tyler Clark from Clinton with the fall in the first.
Right now at 106.
Come on, Paxton.
Go that way.
Meanwhile, Lewis Central starts off strong. 106. Paxton Whitaker just all but pins Zach Main from CR Jefferson. The 5th-ranked junior signs in with a 10-zip shutout win.
Want to win it, looking at it so nobody can stop me, and just wanted to mow through everyone that I get to.
Here comes Fireman.
Fireman's carry it is at 113. Tristan Lara from Fort Dodge sends Titans freshman Gabe Kelkelgaard to the losers bracket with an 18-5 majority decision. 120, not much better for fellow 9th grader Kyle Kutka. Adam Brown from Southeast Polk scoring at will. Brown wins by majority decision, 18-5. 4-4 match at 126. Sophomore Nathan Feldman from Dubuque Hempstead fighting for 2 and outscores senior Brock Massey from LC 6-4. Lewis Central's Max Southard trailed going into the 3rd period at 138. The sophomore nearly sticks senior Shane Vaughn from Johnston. Southard moves on with a gritty 9-4 comeback victory.
Is that you, buddy?
I knew I needed something big, so I just looked for a turn, at least tie it up to get 4 and hopefully to kick it in overtime, but turned him and just kept wrestling. Got the extra 3 at the end.
170, 6th-ranked Josh Edel from Marshalltown gets more than 3, just manhandles the Titans' Nick Ruiz 11-1. Not much to cheer about at 182. Number 6, Jared Cadena from CR Prairie with the back points, and the senior has junior Hayden Waldstein shaking his head after dropping the match 16-zip. And so after the first round, the Super 16 come from Council Bluffs, and only 4 move on in the winner's bracket. 2 from TJ and 2 from LC. Chris Thomas didn't even get to wrestle. The third-ranked Titan at 195 tore his right meniscus earlier in the week. Chris Thomas is done. First round consolation. 11 guys from the Bluffs hoping to keep their seasons alive. 113, Lewis Central's Gabe Kelkelgaard gets his head out, gets two, but not enough. Braden Burt from Western Dubuque holds on for a 9-6 win. Let's hear it for LC's Kyle Kutka. The freshman wins by decision at 120, but not so at 126 for Thomas Jefferson's Colton Downing. The senior would get pinned by Keenan Cook from Fort Dodge. The Titans' Brock Massey just mauls Connor Christensen from Ames. And the senior lives to see another day, winning 13-0. 132, Kate Lara from Fort Dodge just sticks Jacob Jones from TJ. The Yellow Jackets' Jason Wallace, making his fourth trip to state, gets two, keeps his podium hopes alive at 145. Wallace, a 4-1 winner over Tanner McMurray from DN Roosevelt.
It means a lot. I didn't want to go to my senior year. I still got my goals for the medal stand, and that win helps me get closer to it. 170,
Brandon Haas from Dubuque Hempstead with the barnyard and just pins Lewis Central's Nick Ruiz. Brendan Anderson goes 0 for 2 for Thomas Jefferson at 170. Noel Benuelos from Storm Lake with the takedown, and Benuelos takes it 4-2. 182. The dream is over for LC's Hayden Waldstein. Jacob Zachary from Dowling Catholic with the escape, and Zachary outpoints Hayden 5-2. Gage Fisher keeps his hopes alive at 220. The senior Yellow Jacket just pins Kalen Tomlin from Oskaloosa.
It means one more and you place, and you're one of the best in the best state of wrestling. So it's pretty cool.
Not so cool for teammate Nick Mitchell. The junior pinned in the first period. Mitchell 2 and out at 285. Here's the way it looks after the first day. 4 from the Bluffs off to the quarterfinals. 2 from TJ, 2 from LC. Now 4 more still alive in the losers bracket. And again, 2 Yellow Jackets and 2 Titans. An unlucky 7, 2 and out. Thomas Jefferson with 4, Lewis Central with 3 guys. Now, how many will make the medal rounds? Same old, same old? But first, fighting for survival when we come back.
State Wrestling Tournament coverage brought to you in part by Jimmy Waters at Third Degree Screening, a local company with national reach, providing comprehensive background check and drug testing products and services. 712-256-1701 or online at thirddegreescreening.com. State Wrestling Tournament coverage brought to you in part by the Cobra Optimist Wrestling Club. More information at cbcobrawrestling.org. State Wrestling Tournament coverage is brought to you in part by Holiday Van and Storage, a full-service moving company proudly serving the Omaha and Council Bluffs areas. For a stress-free move, 402-734-3834.
Watch CBTV 17 online at cbtv17.com, on YouTube. Stay connected and like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. CBTV 17, available in high definition online.
This portion of the Bluff Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
Day 2 here at the Iowa State Wrestling Tournament. Now, did you know that on an average, 76,000 fans have passed through these turnstiles in each of the last 10 years alone? Now, today, Friday, is what I call moving day. Class 3A quarterfinals in the morning, and then the Final 4 in the afternoon. 4 guys guys standing tall in the quarterfinals, starting with TJ's McGuire Midkiff at 106. Just eyes up Marcus England from Cedar Rapids Prairie. Hard-fought match. Midkiff gets untangled and gets two. The sophomore shuts out the junior 4-0. This Yellow Jacket's the hammer and not the nail.
I do feel that way, you know. The rest of the state doesn't feel that way, but I think that I'm the guy here that is going to win the state title.
Also at 106, Gage Perrion from Southeast Polk comes around on LC's Paxton Whitaker. The Titans junior on the bottom can't get anything going. Perrion sends Whitaker to the other side of the bracket with a 6-2 win.
Just another loss on the record. Got to go get the next one. Can't worry about it too much. I mean, I wanted this title, but got to just keep wrestling. However,
138, Thomas Jefferson's Colton Klingenfield tied at 4 with Southeast Polk's Keegan Shaw in the third period. The third-ranked Shaw gets the deciding points, and number 4 Klingenfield limps off after a 7-4 loss.
It was a tough match. Last time it was 10-9, and I felt like I just wrestled really dumb, and I would have had him, but he came out tough and just beat me in scrambles that I should have won.
Also at 138, Lewis Central's Max Southard looks to trip Chase Shawnee from Fort Madison. No. Shawnee keeps Southard tied up and holds on to take it 6-4.
I don't know, I saw I was down. I just tried to keep fighting like last match, but it didn't come my way this time.
So 4 from the Bluffs wrestle in the quarters, and only 1 escapes to the semis. Next, it's time for the second round consolations. 7 guys from Council Bluffs still alive. 106, Lewis Central's Paxton Whitaker with the takedown and takes a 4-2 lead over Zach Price from Johnston. But the price is right for the Dragons freshman. Price comes back to knock off the junior Whitaker 6-4. Paxton finishes the season at 45-9. 120, LC's Kyle Kutka on his back and kicking. Nolan Remitko from Cedar Rapids Kennedy wins by tech fault 19-4. The Titans' Brock Massey on top against Joel Shapiro from Valley at 126, and Shapiro, the only point of the match. Massey is done. The LC senior finishes at 43-7. TJ head coach August Mance, a happy guy. 138, the Yellow Jackets' Colton Klingenfield takedown. The junior takes down freshman Ben Saracen from Cedar Rapids Kennedy 8-2. Lewis Central head coach Doug Kelkelgard, a study in concentration. Also at 138, Max Southard just plants Ryan Renkin from North Scott Eldridge. The sophomore is the only Titan left. 145, Jason Wallace from Thomas Jefferson holds on and holds off Ali Almabook from Cedar Falls. The score, 4-2. And finally, at 220, Gage Fisher from TJ walks in against Dylan Hofler from Epworth Western Dubuque. Now, Hofler, the senior, takes down the Yellow Jacket senior 8-3. Gage ends his year at 23-13. Thomas Jefferson, though, will walk away with 3 top 8 finishes for the second year in a row.
You know, 2 years in a row, 3 guys on the medal stand. I know for our program, it's a big deal. It means a lot to the coaches and the wrestlers and the families.
I can't really say I'm disappointed with how people wrestled. We had some close matches. When you come to the state tournament, you have to win the close matches. And that's what made the difference, is we've lost some of the close matches that would have made the difference in a couple more people placing.
The score with 1 day to go. TJ, something to get up and holla. About 3 guys will step on the podium for the Jackets. LC, 1. Just laying around, as it's been a long day, and it's going to get even longer for one. TJ super sophomore McGuire Midkiff still in the hunt for a state championship. Now, young McGuire placed 8th at 106 last year, and now this season, he's Council Bluffs' only hope. Locked in for the 106-pound semifinal. Third-ranked McGuire Midkiff from Thomas Jefferson against number 1 and unbeaten Brody Teskey from Fort Dodge. Now the Dodger with a 2-0 lead. The Yellow Jacket buzzes back 4-2. But the freshman Teskey slips the sophomore Midkiff here for 2 more, and then 2 more. Brody Teskey from Fort Dodge runs his record to 42-0, outscoring McGuire, Midkiff, and TJ 7-4.
You know, I gave up a couple takedowns that I definitely shouldn't have, and probably should have held them down a little better, but you know, I got in deep on shots, and I just need to finish my takedowns. It hurts. It hurts pretty bad knowing that I'm not going to be able to be a state champion this year, but you know, like I said, I just got to move on from it. You know, I can still get 3rd, and just got to get the highest odd number I can.
McGuire Midkiff falls to 51-4. The sophomore can, as he said, still finish as high as 3rd. Wrapping up day 2, 3rd round consolations. Now Thomas Jefferson's Colton Klingenpeel sign here. Merrick Purcell from Valley unable to answer the bell due to injury, so Klingenpeel walks away a winner.
Watch the start.
Also at 138, Lewis Central's Max Southard keeping pace. The sophomore leans back, comes around. Southard outpoints a kid from Urbandale 6-2. Finally at 145, TJ's Jason Wallace tied with Christian Foote from Pleasant Valley with time running out. And Foote 2 for reversal, 2 more back points to stun Jason 6-2. Now, of course, it went the other way for the Titan.
Came back and won it this time instead of the loss. Got me upset, so I just pushed harder this time.
2 days down, 1 to go. Up next for the Fantastic Four from Council Bluffs, the consolation semis and finals. 2 out of 3 days, or 6 sessions now in the books. 4 guys will medal from Council Bluffs. It's just a question of how high up on the podium they'll finish. 4 more close, but not close enough. Hey, do the Falcons score enough points? Running and gunning to try center, but gunning for a top 8 finish. How high will they go after the break?
State Wrestling Tournament coverage brought to you in part by Jimmy Waters at Third Degree Screening, a local company with national reach, providing comprehensive background check and drug testing products and services. 712-256-1701 or online at thirddegreescreening.com. State Wrestling Tournament coverage brought to you in part by the Cobra Optimist Wrestling Club. More information at cbcobrawrestling.org. State Wrestling Tournament coverage is brought to you in part by Holiday Van and Storage, a full-service moving company proudly serving the Omaha and Council Bluffs areas. For a stress-free move, 402-734-3834.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center. February 19th through the 22nd is fun for everyone at the Tangier Shrine Circus. Then March 6th through the 8th, engines roar at Ames Oil Arena Cross. The MAC offers free parking for all events, including those in the convention center. March 6th through the 8th, ideas for spring projects at the Council Bluffs Home and Landscaping Show. Then March 21st and 22nd is the Callahan Craft Show. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.
Championship Saturday here at the State Wrestling Tournament. And the media room? As you can see, it's empty. Just the opposite a couple of days ago. It was standing room only in here. It's kind of like the tournament itself. 672 guys start, and now just 84 are left in pursuit of a state title. And to a degree, so it goes for the media. Party atmosphere for the consolation semifinals and finals. 106, Thomas Jefferson's McGuire Midkiff steps in against Zach Price from Johnston. Now Midkiff leads 3-2 third period. His taller opponent with the trip. The Price is right winning 4-3.
Good job.
The sophomore Yellow Jacket then buzzes into the 5th place match with Gage Perrion from Southeast Polk. Midkiff with the early takedown and later an escape. McGuire Midkiff signs in with a 6-2 win.
To me, it shows that I was able to bounce back after a couple tough losses, and I'm proud of myself for being able to do that. And it's not what I wanted, but it's a good feeling still.
Good feelings continue at 138. TJ's Colton Klingenpeel manhandles Chase Shawnee from Fort Madison, winning 14-3. And then in a rematch with the guy that beat Colton 7-4 in the quarterfinals, not this time. Klingenpeel takes down Keegan Shaw from Southeast Polk 8-4.
Long time coming for him. Beat me the first time 10-9, and then earlier this past state, it sucked losing to him, but knowing that I just came back and showed him what I was all about, made it worth it.
Also at 138, Lewis Central head coach Doug Kelkelgaard just a little antsy. Now, Max Southard escapes from Keegan Shaw, but in the end, the kid from Southeast Polk just gets 2 here and outscores Mac 8-5. It's not any better in the consolation final. Chase Shawnee from Fort Madison sticks with it and wins it 7-3. The Titans' Max Southard will finish in 6th. Doing the wave. Finally, at 145 consolation final, TJ's Jason Wallace chops down Alex Ward from Dubuque Hempstead. The senior keeps coming. Wallace wins it 8-6.
It's going to be tough because, like I said, I didn't get as high as I wanted to, so I just have to deal with that. I don't get another chance, but it's been fun these last 4 years wrestling and trying to move on.
Jason Wallace, a state qualifier all 4 years. In the end, 16 guys ride into the Wells Fargo Arena from Council Bluffs. 4 make the podium. Now, in all, the Bluffs finishes without a state finalist for the 2nd year in a row.
Yeah, got to get a memory here from the state wrestling tournament. I think I'll do the same when it's all said and done. Now, of course, the Iowa Western women's basketball team continuing to build on its memories. The 21st ranked Reavers closing out the regular season at home.
The Reavers run out on sophomore night against Arkansas Baptist. Mid-first half, Fonnie Chuderoff steals it and takes it all the way. Iowa Western goes on an 8-0 run to take a 12-6 lead. A little later, Simone Gillum gets the bucket in the foul. Gillum, one of 5 sophomores, IDub up by 16. Lady Bus trying to keep it close. Shayla O'Neal hits the 3. Visitors trail 26-14. Home team goes on a 13-0 run. The Hungarian Chuderoff 1 of 3 in double figures with 17 points. Iowa Western takes a 47-22 lead into the break. Second half, same as the first. Maddie Beagley with ease. Reavers dominating by 34. Janelle Pell leads away with a game high of 18 points. Iowa Western steamrolls the Baptist 87-59.
This group of girls, their sophomores, are special. They've been great leaders. They've won a ton of games over the last 2 years. That's 50-some wins in 2 years. So that's the main thing. I'm just really proud of our sophomores.
The Reavers tip off postseason play against Marshalltown. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Drake Curry.
Up next, our play of the week, the long road back. Hey, the long and winding road continues for the Lady Titans. On the other side.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed Sports Med. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist Jenny Ed Sports Med invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. Jenny Ed Sports Med.
You know, you can't make a trip here to the Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines without getting a shot of the good old stagecoach. You know, the St. Albert boys didn't exactly travel by stagecoach to Tri-Center. The Falcons trying to salvage their season in the postseason.
The Falcons put it up with West Monona in a Class 1A District 15 quarterfinal. Second quarter, Colt McBride with the floater. St. Albert up 37-32. Time running out in the half. The Spartans, Wade Martin with the buzzer beater. 37-all at the break.
Okay. Hey, don't let him bleed out, though. Don't let him bleed out.
Second half, Travis Miller rattles in the D3 for the Falcons. The junior finishes with 16. Gage Bowman with a strong left-hand finish. 51-46 St. Albert late in the third quarter. West Monona still fighting. Austin writes, the Spartans still trail by 6. Fourth quarter, the Falcons, Cole McBride, 2 of his career-high 35 points. Monona knocked on Brandon Bloomer and won. The Spartans still trail by 5 with 7 minutes to go. St. Albert wins at the free throw line. The Falcons hit 28-32 and knocked off West Monona 90-80.
We just kept on fighting. We just kept on grinding. Kept on getting good shots. Kept on rebounding. We just played. I mean, that's all we did. We didn't say anything. We just really got after it.
The Falcons move on to face Maple Valley Anthon Oto in the district semifinal. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Jake Wright. Now, here's Dylan Lindbergh.
Lewis Central tipping it off against Glenwood in the Class 4A Region 8 semifinal. Titans start off quick. Megan Holt lays it in. LC up early. Lewis Central would end the first quarter on a 12-0 run. Asia Sockrider knocks it down. LC up 14-2 after 1. Home team staying strong. Amy Pearson with 2 of her 14 points. Lewis Central up 34-9 at the half. Third quarter, Kai Matson pulls up, hits, and the foul. 40-11 Titans. Fourth quarter, Bryn Norville puts the finishing touch on the game as LC blasts Glenwood to win 69-41.
Well, we needed some confidence, so that was good part about tonight. I think we got a little bit of confidence back. We saw some shots go in, which is something that we really struggled tonight. We played Harlan. We didn't shoot the ball very well, so to come out and shoot like that tonight, hopefully that gives us some confidence going into the next one.
The Titans will play top-ranked Harlan in the regional championship game. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Dylan Lindbergh. Now here's Cole McAfee.
AL hosting city rival TJ in a Class 5A Region 2 showdown. The Lynx Kaylee Shaw fires from deep. Abraham Lincoln grabs an 8-1 lead at the end of the first quarter. Thomas Jefferson keeping it close. Josie Stoner drives in for 2 of her team high of 7 points. Paige Waller sticks it from 3. The home team grabs a 15-11 lead at the break. The Lynx outscore the Jackets 25-14 in the second half. Alexa Murphy comes in with the 3. Then Hannah Hennings and 6 seniors go out on top. All AL 38-25.
Starting gave us a run for our money, so with that intensity, we had to step up ours, and we played all right, but we could have played better. Coach telling us it's our last home game. We're seniors. There's 6 of us. Half the starting are seniors. This is the last time we're gonna play at AO, and had to go out with it.
I think from the beginning to the end, we're a completely different team, mentally, physically, basketball-wise. We've grown together, and I mean, the score didn't go in our way, but I think we all know we did pretty good.
AO loses to Dowling Catholic in the regional semifinal. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Cole Mack.
Now it's time for our Play of the Week, brought to you by Buena Vista University.
He signed in as one of the favorites. TJ's 138-pounder Colton Klingenfield then loses in the state quarterfinals, but the junior fights all the way back through the losers bracket to take 3rd place. The Yellow Jackets' Colton Klingenfield with our Play of the Week. The Play of the Week is brought to you by Buena Vista University. Summer classes begin May 4th and June 29th. Call 712-749-1990 to register today.
So, our work is done here at the Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. The 2015 Iowa High School State Wrestling Tournament is in the books, as they say. And the Super 16 come from Council Bluffs, and 4 make the podium. Now remember, as always, to keep it here for more news and information in your community by tuning in to the Council Bluffs News with Marie Zeitner. And so, for this very special edition of the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm JJ Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.